Hi friends, so today we will be seeing about inbuilt methods of integer class. The main thing which we'll be seeing today is conversion of binary to hexadecimal, hexadecimal to octal. All these things we'll be seeing, and I'll be teaching you in depth what is the meaning of this octal, binary, hexadecimal, because most of us won't be knowing what it is actually. So we'll get more clarity on that. So let's start here. Okay, let's start here. So basically I want you to show this first. Okay, so what are the different data types, right? There is a byte which is of 1 byte, there is a short which is of 2 bytes, char 2 bytes, int 4 bytes, float 4 bytes, long 8 bytes, double 8 bytes. So here what you have to understand is, okay, in terms of bytes we have understood, right? But in terms of numbers, like what is the numbers which is possible for byte? Can I store 500 in byte? No. As you can see in the right side, I have written minus 128 to plus 127 can only be stored in the byte. Now why it is like that, how it is like that in the memory diagram, I'll be explaining after few days in the paid course. Okay, I'll be explaining that because I have not yet covered right shift operator, right, left shift operator and triple right shift operator. I have not done that, right? I have not done negation operator. I have not talked about negative binary system. So all these things I'll be telling you. Okay, so definitely why minus 128 is a minimum value, that also I'll be telling you. But as of now, let's try to understand. So this is the minimum value possible in the byte. If you have to store a larger number, for example, if you want to store a human being's age, will not, maybe it might not cross 127, right? It might not cross 127 in general. So we can, instead of taking integer data type, we can take byte data type, right? You can take byte data type. I'll be telling that in more detail in today's class itself. I'll give more clarity on that. So short, okay, so short, how much it will contain? Maybe you can remember, you can by heart this number here. What is the range? But when I ask integer, it will be a huge number which it's very difficult to by heart. When I ask you about long, it is still a big number to by heart. Then programmatically, how to get the accurate numbers, that I'll be telling you now. If you notice here, byte is a data type. Yes, byte is a data type, but there is one more thing called as class byte. There is a byte which is also a data type, but also a class also. Okay, so where is this class present, right? Where is this class present? Okay, let's see about that. That class is present in Java dot util dot. It is not present in util. Then where it is present? It is present in lang dot. So Java dot lang dot. Can you see byte here? Can you see byte? Java dot lang dot byte. If anything is present in lang package, do you have to import it? No, you don't have to import it. Okay, it is present. What is there in byte? If I click that byte, what is there in byte? Let's see. Can you see here? There is a variable called as min value. What's the variable name? Variable name is min value. What data type it is? It is not integer type. It is not float type. It is byte type. It is a byte type. So forget about final. What is that final? Maybe in the future class I'll tell. Maybe, or you can watch those Java videos which I given you. Okay, Durga Soft, search in YouTube, Durga Soft videos, you will get Java, learn complete Java for free there, right? If you then if you have any doubts, you can ask me definitely. So public static. So can you see static here? Keyword static word here. If it is a static, if any variable or method is static, I have done this in the class. If any variable or method is static, you can call it using class name. What's the class name? Class name is byte. Byte dot variable name min value. Okay, byte dot min value, if you tell, you will get its value, that is minus 128. So watch here, what I'll be telling is byte dot min value. I hope you are noticing, right? If I write byte dot min value, I'll be getting the value which is the lowest value in the byte range. Okay, so I want you to understand here. Can you see underscore? And it is underscore, it is not minus. Okay, it is not minus, because minus is not a valid variable name. Yes, variable can be underscore but not a minus. Now don't make the mistake of writing all the uppercase, byte dot min value, all are not uppercase because byte is a class, and in a class only the first letter is uppercase, it is like this. And variable, it is a completely uppercase, everything is uppercase. So I hope this is clear. How we have min value, same thing like that I have max value also, right? Min value, max value. Yes. So if I compile this and if I take screenshot, okay, yes, you can take this screenshot, okay, you can take this screenshot. So I hope you have paused this video and taken the screenshot. So I want you to take the screenshot of this also, okay, take the screenshot of this too. So I hope you have taken the screenshot here. Now let's see, where is the code? Okay, so what and all you have done for byte, same thing is possible for short. Let's see, short, how you have done byte dot min value, same thing like that, there is short. Now short, don't write like this, short. Why? Because your short is a class, and in a class only the first letter is uppercase, the rest all is lowercase. So short, I'll be telling you, okay. So short min value, short max value. Let's see what's the short min value and max value. See, short min value and max value. I hope you are able to see, right? This is the possible value, which means if you want to store a number that is 1 lakh, can it be stored in short data type? No. Then you have to go maybe for integer. So before going integer, there is one more data type, character, you might be thinking, but watch here. If I write character dot min value, and if I write character dot max value, if I write character dot min value, max value, okay, this is what I wanted you to know. What's the output here? Okay, see, can you see here blank and question mark? Okay, yes. So we can't have a min value and a max value for a character. Why? Because we are not entering a number to a character, that's the reason. Okay, here character is supposed to hold a character, not any numbers actually. So they are not supported here. Okay, so min value, max value. But if I go for integer here, so don't think, can I write like this? Please don't write char dot min value. Why? Because your char is a data type, it is not a class. Your dot operator can only be applied for a class, right, or a object, right? Object reference you can apply, or for a class you can apply this dot operator. So your char is a data type. Okay, I told you dot means go inside that object, dot means go inside that class. Here char is not a class, how can it go inside of that small data type? So I want you to understand. So when I compile, it will think that you are going to initialize or something, but you are telling something here, so it will not work out. Okay, so it is only telling class is expected for the dot operator. So I hope this is clear. So let's go for integer here. Okay, integer dot min value, integer dot max value. Yes, what's the lowest value which can be stored in integer, and what's the maximum value that can be stored in integer? Let's see. See, this is the lowest value which can be stored in integer, and this is the maximum value which can be stored in integer. So integer dot min value, integer dot max value. Same thing like that we have okay, long min value and long max value, right? Yes, long is a class, so L should be in uppercase, and here also long is a class. So when I compile and execute, watch here. So this is that very big number which can be stored. Now one question I'll ask you, hey, can I store phone number in integer data type? This is integer data type, can I store phone number? No, because generally our phone number, Indian phone number, starts from maybe 6, right, 97411175551, right? In that case 9, can this 9 be stored here? No. See, 9's right, 97411172551. Definitely here if I talk about this, it is 83,074 lakh. So the maximum number is 214 crore. Maximum number is 214 crore. But the number which we will be having is 900 crore, 600 crore. It will be in that range, right? 6050, phone number start from there. So definitely your integer will not store the phone number. Your phone number, if you want to store, you have to store it in at least long time. I hope this one point is clear. Long, min value, max value you have seen. Next, let's come to float min value, max value, float, right? So you will be seeing one word, you will be seeing one letter here. What's the meaning of letter? I'll be telling you. Can you see here E? Okay, what's the meaning of E? E means 10 to the power minus 45. Okay, E means 10 to the power, okay. Here E38 means 3.4028235 into E means into 10 to the power 38. Okay, so I hope this is clear for you guys. So next, so I hope this is what is float, and if I go for double, definitely I can type double, that fine, let's do it. I have done this one, so what is there to do that? So double dot min value, double dot max value. So you can see here, okay, you can see the values. Okay, so finally, I want you to take this screenshot. Just a minute, okay, if you give me some time. Okay, you can take this, yeah, you can take this screenshot, right? You can take this screenshot, okay. Okay, so next, let's see about integer classes specifically. Okay, so I'll be deleting all this. Let's keep. So if I talk about integer, okay, in the integer, what classes are there, right? What methods are there? So first, what you want to remember is the way where I thought how to convert a decimal number to binary number. Okay, there was one procedure, right? For example, for number 10, I have taught you how to do this. 2 5s are 10, 0 carry. 2 2s are 4, 1 carry. 2 1s are 2, 0 carry. Whenever you see 1 here, you have to stop. So 1010 1010 will be the binary number for that decimal value number 10. When we had the number, maybe let's say 13, right? How do you find the binary value of 13? 2 6 are 12, 1 carry. Is this number 1? No. You have to keep on doing this procedure until you see a 1 here. 2 3s are 6. How many carry? 0 carry. And 2 1s are 2. How many carry? 1 carry. Can you see 1 here? Yes, you have to stop. You have to go in the reverse direction. 1 1 0 1. 1 1 0 1 was the answer. So this is what is very important for you to understand. So in an integer, there is something called as bit count. There is something called as bit count, where it will give you how many ones are present, in the binary representation of a number. Okay, 10 is a number. For that number, what's the binary representation? In that binary representation, how many ones are there? That is what you have to you'll be getting as output. So how to use this method? Watch here. You have to tell integer dot okay, bit. Okay, bit count is a method name. I want you to understand a point here. Can you see bit is a separate word and count is a separate word? Whenever there are two words which are joined, okay, then how it should be printed, how it should be represented? It should be represented like this, where C should be in uppercase. This is how your methods should be. Okay, your methods, first word, everything is in lowercase. Bit is a first word where everything is in lowercase, but from the second word, the first letter is in uppercase. If there was a third word, the first letter will be in uppercase. So to represent, to indicate, from where the word starts. So bit count is a method. This method accepts one number. If I write 10, okay, it will tell me how many ones are there? Two ones are there. Two. So the answer will be 2 here. Watch here. Answer will be 2. So if I compile and execute, I hope it's clear. Answer will be 2. If I tell here bit count of 13, right? Bit count of 13. So for 13, how many ones are there? There are 3 ones. So let's see here. I have compiled. Okay. Yes. When I execute, let's see. So I hope you are able to see, right? 3, right? 3. And what's the binary value of 5? 1 0 1. For that bit count will be 2. Yes, 5. For 5 is 1 0 1. For that the bit count will be 2. If you don't know how this 5 is 1 0 1, please watch my previous videos. So I hope it is clear, right? The bit count is 2. For the value 0, is there any 1 bit? No. 0 is 0 0 0. There is nowhere 1. So your answer will be 0. Simple. So I hope this is clear. This method is clear. So you can take this screenshot. Okay, you can take this screenshot. I'll compile. Okay, I will execute. So you can take the screenshot here. So I hope you have taken the screenshot. So now when I'm talking about this here, let me take the heading as bit count, right? So just a minute before taking the screenshot. Bit count is the heading, okay, where here there are 2 ones, so output of bit count will be 2. Here there are 3 ones, so output of the bit count will be 3. Yes, please take this screenshot. So bit count method is clear, right? Now there is something called as highest 1 bit, or let's say lowest 1 bit, right? Lowest 1 bit, lowest, okay, where everything is in lowercase, because that's the first word. 1, where O is in uppercase, because this is second word, first letter should be in uppercase. Lowest 1 bit, lowest 1 bit is a method here. Lowest 1 bit is a method. So don't you think this is the lowest bit and this is the highest bit, most significant bit, least significant bit? So this is the least significant bit, which means that's the lowest bit. Okay, that's the lowest bit. And if I tell here integer dot, okay, lowest 1 bit, okay, lowest 1 bit. What's the lowest 1 bit of 10, right? Watch here, lowest 1 bit of 10, answer is 2. Why? What is happening here? See, when you tell lowest 1 bit, which is the lowest 1 bit here? Lowest 1 bit is this number 1. So all the other number will be zeros, only that will be 1. And what is this value? This value, okay, the lowest 1 bit is value is 2. This is called as 2. Yes, this is 2. Sir, how it is 2? It is very simple. I told you, you have to start from the number 1, double it, 2, double it, 4, double it, 8. So I hope you are able to see that this is nothing but 2. Wherever there is 1, you have to add them. So now let's come to 13 here, right? So the binary value of 13 you already know. So this is in here. What is the lowest 1 bit? Yes, the lowest 1 bit is the number 1. The lowest number 1 bit is number 1. Okay, so here let me change the color. Okay, 1. As soon as you write the lowest 1 bit, you have to make other numbers as zeros. You have to make other number as zeros, because you have to only make that bit 1 where it is the lowest number bit. Then this is nothing but 1. So what's the lowest 1 bit of 13? What's the lowest 1 bit of 13? The lowest 1 bit of 13 will be 1. Lowest 1 bit of 13 will be 1. Okay, I will compile this and take the screenshot. Yes, so what you can do now, is you can take this screenshot. Okay, you can take this screenshot. I know you have a doubt, but let me talk about highest one bit so that you'll have complete clarity. Okay, please as of now take this screenshot, right? So I hope you have taken this screenshot here. Okay, for lowest one bit you can take the program to take the program. For lowest one bit your output will be 1. Yes, take this output. I hope you have taken this screenshot. Now let's talk about highest one bit, right? Lowest and highest. Highest one bit is one more method. So for the number 10, right? For the number 10, what will be the highest one bit? Okay, so if I erase this, so how to calculate for highest one bit? In highest one bit, what should happen? Watch here. In highest one bit, wherever the last one is there, you write that one. Rest everything you make it as 0. Okay, and here also the last one bit should make it as 1. Everything as 0. Okay. Now what is this binary value, right? So for that I told you what you have to do. Right from the number 1, double it, and double it. Here also same thing, 1 2 4 8. Now wherever there is 1, you add those number. Answer is 8. Here also 8. So highest one bit for 10 and 13 both are same, right? Let's see. Highest one bit for 10 should be the value 8. Okay, and for 13, right, for 13 the value should be also 8. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I compile and when I execute, so I got the value 8 only, right? Let's see for the number 5, right? For the number 5 you can take this screenshot. It is highest one bit now, so I'll write highest one bit. So please take this screenshot for highest one bit. Okay, so I hope you have taken the screenshot. Maybe you can take the screenshot of this code too, right? Take the screenshot of the code. Yes, I'll explain a little more. Yes, I hope here you have. Yes, take the screenshot. 3 2 1. So I hope you have taken the screenshot. So let's take for a different number, right? For the number 5, what is the highest one bit? For 5 the binary value, right? Binary value is 101. In this 101 the highest bit is 1, rest everything is 0. Okay, the highest bit is 1, rest everything is 0. And how to calculate this? The way to calculate this is 1 2 and 4. So the value is 4. Okay, the highest bit of 5 is 4. Okay, so the highest bit of maybe let's say 6, right? What is 6? 4 plus 2, right? So this is 4, this is 2. Yes, this is our 6. Okay, for 6 this is the binary value, and on this binary value, which is the highest one bit, this is the highest one bit, and this again becomes our 4. I hope it is very clear. In highest one bit and lowest one bit, what you have to do? You have to take the number 1 only once, either in the highest or in the lowest. Okay, so with this example I hope it is clear now. So what I want you to note is one thing. Okay, what is that? Maybe let me write this table here. Let me write this table. There is a decimal format. Okay, there is a decimal format, and let me increase the size here. In the decimal format. Okay. So it where is this? So if I change the color, okay, maybe, yeah, okay, this is a decimal. Okay, I think I need more space, but yeah, let's try to manage. Okay, decimal, then I need space here, I need space here. Let's try to do this. So in the decimal our number starts from 0 1, right? 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18. Okay, so I think I need a line here. Is there a line which is available for me? Okay, no, there is no line. Fine. So I would like to draw some lines here. So I have drawn all the lines here, so it will be easy for us. So let me, I have written the decimal format, right? Let me draw this binary number system, right? So let me change the color here for the binary, right? Where is it? Yeah. So for binary, the numbers will be like this, right? That is for 0 it is 0 0 0 0, right? Then you can consider many zeros, right? Then 0 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 0, right? This is 2. So what I want you to understand is you can actually do a trick here. See, in 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1, I hope most of you know this. Okay, yes. So here alternatively, you know, the number will change from 0 to 1, 1 to 0, 0 to 1, 1 to 0, like this. The number after that will change for every two times: 0 0 1 1, 0 0 1 1, 0 0 1 1, 0 0 1 1, 0 0 below 1 1. Okay, okay. After this one, there comes a 0. Okay. So here it is 4 zeros now: 0 0 0 0, then 1 1 1 1, 0 0 0 0, 1 1 1 1, 0 0 0 0 5. Then it is 8 zeros now: 0 0 0 0, 0 0 0, 8 zeros, then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, then again 1 2 3 4. Here it is 16: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. After that 16 times 1 1 1 we have to keep on doing it. So I hope this is clear. So I hope you are noticing here, right? 15 is 0 1 1 1 1. So yes, binary value is done. What I want you to notice here is, can you see that there is a value 0, right? Where this 0 is coming, right? Where is this 0? For even numbers, don't you think the last binary value is 0? Yes, the last digit in the binary number is 0. If it's an odd number, so see, for the example number 5, for the number 5 it is 1, it is 1 1 1 1. You can see that 1 1 1 everywhere, right? You can see that 1 1 everywhere for the odd numbers. So don't you think for odd numbers the last number 1 will be there? Yes. So one more way how to check whether a given number is odd or even is using the lowest one bit. Lowest one bit of a number, if it's equal to 1, okay, you tell me what's the lowest one bit of this number 3? The lowest one bit of this number 3, okay, is here. This is the lowest one bit, right? This is the lowest one bit, that is 1. Lowest one bit of odd number is 1. Lowest one bit of any odd number is 1. For even number it will vary, it can be 2 4 6 8, right? So here you notice, right here, where is 16? Can you notice here in the 16, in this number, in this, what's the lowest one bit? Lowest one bit is not 2 3 4 5, it is something other than 1. Here if it is something other than 1, it is not an odd number. If it is equal to 1, if the lowest one bit is equal to 1, it's an odd number. I hope this is clear. Okay, so I will not even write a program for it, you can write it on your own. Just told it for information's sake. So lowest one bit, you have understood highest one bit. So after this binary, then what other decimal, what other formats do we have? I'll be talking about octal format. Watch here. So in the octal format, okay, octal. In the octal, what's the base here? The base is base 8, right? In the decimal it is base 10, in the binary it is base 2, then there is a hexadecimal, hexadecimal where it is base 16. So in octal, right, what are the numbers, how the numbers will start? Watch here, this is where I think the new information you will be getting. Octal definitely starts from 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? Decimal deci means what? Deci means 10. After 10 values the cycle will repeat. Decimal means after 10 values the cycle will repeat. 10 values are from 0 to 9. 0 to 9 are 10 values. After that 9, can you see again 0 is there? 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9. After this 9 again there is a 0, means the cycle is repeating. Okay, but there is a carry which is 1, that is a reason. Okay, So I know you will not understand much when I talk about that. So let me come to this octal now. In octal, what's the meaning of octal? Octal means 8. Octal means 8. Means 0 to 7 are the 8 values. After 0 to 7 are the 8 values. Okay, 8 values are over. Now the cycle should repeat by telling 0. But 1 is a carry, so 1 will be there. So 1 0, 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4, 1 5, 1 6, 1 7. After this 1 7, after 7, right? After 7, carry will happen. Carry means 1 0. Okay, cycle will repeat, cycle will repeat. After 7, cycle will repeat. 0 1 gets added to this, so it becomes 2 0, 2 1, 2 2, right? Now I know, right? Again, still it is not clear. So let me give this here example. There is, I'll create my own base here, maybe base 4, or let's say base 4. Yeah, if I tell base 4, see, when I told binary is base 2. In the base 2, you can see the number from 0 to less than 2. In the base 2, you can see the number 0 to less than 2, that is 0 to 1. 0 to 1 are included. When I talk about octal, in the octal means base 8. In the base 8, can you see 8 number? No. Base 8 means 0 to 7. 8 is excluded. So in the base 4, tell me, will the 4 be included or excluded? Excluded. Base 4 means 0 to 3 will be there. Okay, so let's see here. 0, 1, 2, 3. After this 3, can you see 4 values are over? After 4 values are over, the cycle will repeat. Again it will become 0, but 1 is a carry now. Okay, 1 0, 1 1, 1 2, 1 3. Okay, now again it is over, it will be a carry. So 3 plus 1 is 4, right? I want to add 1 now. 3 plus 1 is 4, but 4 I cannot write. I have to write 0. Cycle will repeat. Then there is a carry here, so it becomes 2 0, 2 1, 2 2, 2 3. After this 2 3, again I will be adding 1. What is 1 plus 3? 4, but 4 I can't write. 0 I have to write. Carry 2 plus 1 3, 3 0, 3 1, 3 2. Okay, then 3 3. After this, what will happen? After this, I know most of you are getting confused. Okay, I'll write here, for if you add 1, what is 3 plus 1? 4, but 4 I can't write, I'll be writing 0. Then there is a 1 carry. Again, what is 3 plus 1? 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 I cannot write, I'll write 0. 1 carry, so 1 0 0. What comes after 99? 100, right? Same thing like that. What comes after 33? 100. Okay, 1 0 0, because carry and 1. So this is what you have to understand. If you have not understood base 4, no need to worry. At least I think this is the part where you will get confused, right? Yes, you can leave it aside. Okay. So after this, it is 1 0 1, and it is okay. It is 1 0 2, and so on. Now let's come to hexadecimal. In hexadecimal, hexa means what? So if you are noticing, when will the 0 come? The 0 only will come when there is a cycle, when there is a repeating, right? When there is completion of cycle. Hexadecimal, hexa means 16 values. Hexa means 16 values. So it means that cycle should repeat when? After 16 values, right? On the 17th value, your cycle should repeat. So I know, because many of you thought, hexadecimal numbers are from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay, 9. Why there was not 10? We could have told 10, but in hexadecimal there is no, we can't tell 10 here yet, right? We should tell A only, we should tell A only, right? We should tell B only. Now why is that? That is what I am going to tell you now. Why? Because you only think, if they had written 10, don't you think 10 means cycle is repeating? 0 means cycle is repeating. But in hexadecimal, is the cycle repeating now? No, cycle is not repeating now. Then, which means they have to add one symbol, they have to tell something to indicate a cycle is not repeating, counting is still happening, right? What is that symbol they have added? In the digit, there are only 10 symbols here. Then the symbol which they have added is alphabet A, okay, B, C, to tell that a cycle is not yet started. C, D, E, okay, and F. So how many values are over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. After these 16 values are over, now the cycle will repeat by telling 0. cycle repeated 0, 1 carry, so 1 will come here. 1 0 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 6 1 7 1 8 1 9 1 A 1 B 1 C 1 D 1 E 1 F. After 1 F it is 2 0. Okay, after 1 F it is 2 0. So I hope this is clear, right? So why, I think majority of you, maybe some point of the time you had this doubt, why they had given 8, they could have given 10, right? Yes, why? Because if they give 10 it means the cycle is repeating, but the cycle is not repeating now. So these are the your decimal, octal, hexadecimal, binary, other bases, base 4, base 5, whatever base you can create. So let's try to create a base, right? Maybe base 6, right? Yes, I want to create base 6. Now let's create base 3, which will be much easier, simpler to understand. Base 3, what are the numbers here? Base 3 means 0 to 2. So 0, 1, 2. 3 values are over. Yes, base 3. After this 2, yes, so cycle repeats 0, 1 carry, 1 0, 1 1. Okay, 1 2. Then after this 2, cycle repeats 0, 1 carry here. Okay, so it is 2 0, 2 1, 2 2. Right? Now here I think many people had doubt, right? After this 2 2, we are not getting, sir, what you are telling. Okay, so watch here. After this 2 2, okay, you want to add 1, right? Yes. So what is 2 plus 1? 3. But 3 I cannot write in the base 3, so I will write 0, which means 1 carried here, 1 carried here. What is 1 plus 2? Again 3, but you can't write 3, so I will be writing 0. Again 1 carry, so 1 0 0 is the answer. Okay, then it is 1 0 1 1 0 2 1 0 3 I cannot write, so when I add 1, 2 plus 1 is 3, I'll be adding 0, then I'll be carrying that 1 here. Okay, then 1 1 1 1 1 2, then 1. Okay, for this 2 when I add it will become 0 and carry, yes, 1 2 0 1 2 1 1 2 2. After this 1 2 2, when I try to add 1, so it becomes 0 1 carry 0 1 carry 2 2 0 0. So I hope this is clear here, right? This is clear. Yes. So now I'll be telling you one inbuilt method where directly you can convert, right? Directly you can convert a decimal to hexadecimal. Let's see. So in the decimal there is something called as 15, right? In the decimal 15. If I want to convert to hexadecimal, I have to tell, what I have to tell? I have to tell, see, in Java, right, decimal and integer both are same, right? Decimal means integer, because normally it is integer, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. My age is 100. It is a normal decimal format which I am talking, so it's a normal integer, right? So I want you to understand that in Java, integer and decimal both are same. So what I have to tell now? Convert this decimal to hexadecimal. Convert the integer to hexadecimal. Convert the integer to hexadecimal. Okay. So how can I tell that in the programming? What I have to tell is like this. Very simple, right? I have to tell, okay, there is one integer, right? I convert this integer to what? You convert the integer to hex, okay? Hex string, that is what I am telling. Okay, hex string. So what is it trying to convert? It is trying to convert a integer to hex string. Sir, what's the integer you are talking? I am talking about the integer 15. Convert the integer 15 to hex string. So don't you think it is trying to convert to hex string? Sir, why not hex number? You tell me, in hexadecimal I'll get A to Z, A to F, right? A to F. Can I store F in a number? No. So F has to be stored in a string. Simple. So definitely you have to convert to string. That's why the method is, convert the integer to hex string. If it is giving me a string, don't you think I have to collect it in a variable? Yes, of the type string here. Yeah, string is a class which will hold that double quoted strings for you. Okay, so what it is doing? It is trying to convert an integer to hexadecimal string. You have to tell just hex string. Okay, hex string of 15, and whatever is stored in yes, I want to print that yes. Let's see. So when I compile and if I execute, okay, see, I hope you're able to see. Sir, in that there is uppercase here, there is lowercase, both are same, alphabet is alphabet, so uppercase or lowercase, no problem. So you can take this screenshot now. Take the screenshot. Yes, I hope you have taken the screenshot. You can take the screenshot of this also, right? Take the screenshot here. Okay, so I hope you have taken the screenshot. Now, what I would like to ask is one more question, right? That is, okay, for the number 18, yes, how to tell, convert the integer 18 to hexadecimal. In the hexadecimal, what it is? 1, 2. In the hexadecimal, it is 1, 2. So I will tell 18, right? 18 convert to hexadecimal. Let's see, right? So see, it is 1, 2. We have got the output. So before taking the screenshot, we can take the heading as, okay, it is like this: write a program to, okay, convert decimal, right? Decimal to hexadecimal. Simple programming, inbuilt method. You don't have to know the logic. You don't have to be a programmer to get the output, which means even a mechanical branch can do it. Anyone can do it. Please take this screenshot. Okay. So I hope you have taken this screenshot. We have converted decimal to hexadecimal. Okay. So here the power has gone, but let's not worry. We can continue. So now how we have told 2 hex string. Same thing like that, I can tell to, okay, to octal string, So what will this do? What this will do is it will convert the integer to octal string. So what I want to do now is, maybe I want to give the number 10, right? So I'm telling, hey, in the integer there is a number 10. In the integer there is a number 10. What is its octal value? That's what I have to tell. So here in the integer, right? In the integer, as you can see, yes. So in the integer, the value is 10. In the octal, what is its value? 1, 2. Let's not take this number. Let me take this number. In the integer, there is a 13. What is its octal value? Its octal value is 15. So the integer, there is a 13. So I'll tell in the integer, there is a 13. What is its octal value? I want to convert the integer to octal string. Okay. So when I compile and when I execute, okay, see, I got the 15. For 13, don't think its octal representation is 15. Yes, you can see the diagram, right? Yes. So for the decimal value 8, what will be the octal value, right? For the decimal value 8, the octal value will be 1, 0. Let's see that. For the decimal value 8, right? For the decimal value 8, the octal value will be 1, 0. That's 1, 0. Okay. So I hope it is very clear, sir. You can see the name of the method. It is telling convert the integer to octal. So it is integer to octal. Okay. Which integer you have to pass in that number? You have to pass in that method which integer you want to convert. Okay. So it is the integer 8, and when I compile and execute for this integer, so let's see, compile and when I execute, the answer should be 1, 0, and we got 1, 0. So the heading will be convert the decimal to octal, right? Inbuilt method, easy, octal, done. So please take this screenshot. Yes. So done, right? Done. Next what means, what we have seen now, what we have seen from decimal to octal, we have seen decimal to hexadecimal, we have seen. Let's see from decimal to binary, right? Okay, decimal to binary. So you only guess, okay, if you, for hexadecimal to hex string, for octal to octal string, for binary, don't think to binary string. Yes, to binary string. And in programming more than the hexadecimal and the octal, the 2 binary string is the most commonly used for a programmer in HackerRank and in other interview questions. So 2 binary string you have to remember no matter what. So what I'm telling, convert the integer to binary string. What integer? Integer is 10. convert the integer 10 to binary. So 1010 will be our answer. Okay, 1010 will be our answer, as you can see. Convert the integer 5 to binary string. The integer value of 5 in the binary form is 101. Right? So if I compare and execute, I'll get 101. So the heading will be convert decimal to binary. Right? To binary. So again I'll tell you, see, it is converted to binary string. String has to be stored in the type ES of the type string. So to binary string, it is very simple. So yes, you can take the screenshot here. Okay. So for 5 it is 101. Please take the screenshot. Okay. So let's make one like table, like what we have learned actually and what we have to learn yet. Okay. So if I make this table here and change the color, I have learned how do I convert from decimal to binary. Yes, I have learned this. From decimal to octal. Yes, this also we have learned. From decimal to hexadecimal. Yes, these three things we have learned. For this, what is the method? The method was integer. Okay, integer dot to binary. Integer dot to binary string. Integer to binary string. Right? And for this octal, the same thing. It is integer dot to octal. And I want you to understand string. Can you see S is in uppercase? Yes, because this is a method, and in the method call, right, the first word will be lowercase, rest all will be uppercase, the first word. And to hex, it is integer dot to hex string. So these are the three methods which you have learned. Now your question might be, sir, what can I do for binary to hexadecimal? What's the method? We will tell that later. Okay, we will see that later. Okay. Now what I wanted to notice is, for all these three, it returns, right? What it will do? It returns always string type. It returns string only. What does it accept? It accepts decimal number. Yes, decimal number only. Yes. So I want you to take screenshots so that you will understand. In the parameter here, argument, you have to pass a decimal number only, and it returns what? String only. Okay. So here, this is the thing you have to remember. It is not like you have to pass a string and it will get the string also. It's not like that. Okay. You will get the string, because see the method name. Method name is very clear. What's the method name? To string, to binary string, to octal string, to hex string. To hex, octal, binary, you forget all these three words. You forget all these three words. Let me change in the different color. Okay. Maybe I'll be using this green color. See, you forget this binary, forget this octal, forget this hex. What else is remaining? To string is remaining, right? Which means you are converting to string, means you have to store it in a string, which means it returns a string type. Please take this screenshot. Okay, so I hope you have taken this screenshot here. So now let me tell you about one method. Okay, what is this method? It's a really important method for a programmer. That is like this. Okay, the method is integer dot. Okay, integer dot parse int. Parse int is a method name. What will this parse int do? Can you see here? To string, because it is a to string, it will convert to to string. Because it is a parse int, it will convert to parse int. If it is in converting to int, you are stored in a variable n of the type int, because parse int is a method which accepts a string and returns integer. Okay. For example, if we have a string 201, how do you, in the program, maybe you want to convert a string 201 to integer 201. How do you do it? You have to do it in this way, where the string 201 is converted to integer. See the method name, convert to int. Parse int means convert to integer. Okay. If you are converting to integer, you are storing it in n variable of the type integer. Yes, which means I'll be deleting this. Okay. So what you're doing, write a program to convert string to, okay, string to integer, string to integer, okay, string to integer. I hope this is clear. Let me print that variable n so that you'll understand, right? How do you convert a string to integer? How do you convert an integer to string? Empty string plus n, integer to string, or string dot value of. But this is the way, one of the way where you can tell parseInt, you will get one integer. Sir, are you sure it is an integer? Yes, try to add 1. When you try to add 1, what will happen? String concat will not happen. Integer addition will happen. 201 plus 1 will be 202. Yes, this proves us that n is of the type integer. It has successfully converted from string to integer. Okay, this is the way. Please take this screenshot. Take this screenshot. I hope you have taken the screenshot. Now let's see, what will happen, because this is important. What will happen when you try to give 201 and then maybe the letter F. Maybe by mistake you have typed F or you have typed K, right? 201K. Now you are telling parseInt, right? What you are telling? You are telling that convert this 201K to integer. You are telling convert to integer. Can it convert to integer? Compile time, no problem. But when you execute, right? When you execute, can you see you got one exception here? You got one error here? Yes. So what you have to understand is your parseInt method accepts only and only numbers. It accepts what? It accepts only numbers. So there is one point here where you have to note something. Okay. Yes. This is a multi-line comment where I have written like this. What is that note? Right? The note is the first point which you should never forget. What is the first point? Okay. It. Okay. Should. Okay. Actually, this is the second point. What is the first point? I will tell you. The second point is it should. Okay. Only contain what? It should only contain numbers. It should only contain numbers. So can I write 201 space? Yes, it is containing only numbers. That is what you are thinking. But space is not a number. Space is a character. It has a ASCII value. It is a character. It is a character. So I hope you are noticing here, right? Exception we have got. So space you should not tell either end of the string or beginning of the string, nowhere else. Okay, it should be pure number. So compile time no problem, but when I execute I'll get an exception. Okay, you can't write maybe something like this, it can't be there. It should be only numbers. I hope this is very clear. The second point is it should be containing only numbers. Okay, so when I compile and execute, error, right? It should contain only numbers. So can I give number 2 like this? Can I give this number 2 here? No. Why no? Why? Because your parseInt is a method which accepts string only. Is it accepting string? No, you are passing a character. You should not pass a character. Always you should pass a string. So what you have to tell is, okay, it always, okay, always accepts string only. String only. Please, understand this thing. So what are the two main conditions for parseInt? For parseInt accepts string only, and all the string characters are number characters. It should not be a space or double quotes, nothing like that. It should be numbers only. Okay, so it should be string and it should be, right, it should be all the numbers only. So yes, you can take this maybe screenshot, you can take this screenshot here. So I hope you have taken the screenshot. Okay. So parseInt you have understood. So if I tell a parseInt, okay, so there is one method here. Okay, there is one method. So you have seen decimal to binary, decimal to octal, decimal to hexadecimal. You have seen these three methods. For these three, to convert decimal to binary, there is a separate method. To convert decimal to octal, there is a separate method. To convert decimal to hexadecimal, again separate method. But there is only one method to convert binary to decimal. The same method can be used to convert octal to decimal. The same method can be used to convert hexadecimal to decimal. Okay. Yes. Watch here. So what I'll do is, first of all I'll draw one line here. and above the line I'll be writing whatever I've erased, that is it returns, right? It returns only string, that was the previous one, and it accepts what will it accept? It accepts integer only, or we can call it as decimal only. Okay, yes, yes. Watch it now for the second case, right? For the second case, to convert binary to decimal, what is the method? To convert octal to decimal, what's the method? Okay, to convert hexadecimal to decimal, what is the method? Yes, all of these three method is the same method, that is integer dot parse int. Integer dot parse int is a method here. That is a method here. Okay, I hope this is clear. What's the method name? Integer dot parse int, which means for the binary value 101, okay, what should I tell? I have to tell 101. What am I telling? I am telling there is a 101, convert that 101 to what? Binary, parse int. Okay, so watch here. Okay, so when I compile and execute, I will get 101 only. I will not get any other thing. Why? Because it will think that normal string to integer we have to do. That is what it is thinking. I should tell now, it is not a normal operation. I want the bases to change now. That is what I have to tell. Which means whatever 101 you are told, you thought what you thought? You thought that this 101 is of the binary format. This 101 is of the binary format, you have thought. If you have thought, how will the compiler know? Don't you think you have to mention that this 101 is of the binary format? How to tell like that, You have to tell by telling comma. You have to tell a 101 is of the base 2. Binary means base 2. This is what you have to tell. When you inform it like this, a 101 is not a normal 101. It is of the base 2. When you tell like this, watch here what happens. Okay. This parseInt is a method which will always convert to what? Integer. parseInt will convert to integer. I have told you integer and decimal both are same, which means parseInt method will always convert to decimal. parseInt means parse decimal, both are same. Okay, parseInt means parse decimal, which means I hope you are getting the output, right? You are getting the output as 5. Please, now what I'll be writing the heading as, write a program to convert binary to decimal. Before that, please, yeah, you can take that screenshot, no problem. This note I'll remove. Yes, so please take the screenshot. So parseInt, okay, yes, I hope this is clear, right? I hope this is clear. So parseInt means parse decimal, because int and decimal both are same in Java. So parseInt means parse decimal, means convert to decimal. But what you are passing? Binary. How do the compiler know it is binary? You have to pass the number 2. Let's see the next one. So I have a hexadecimal number, right? I have the F. I'll write here F. So F I have told. Now what I want to do? I want to convert this hexadecimal to decimal. Hexadecimal is F. The decimal is 15. In the decimal it is 15. So if I actually compile now and execute, tell me what was the prerequisite for parseInt method? For parseInt method, it should be character, it should be string, and all the string are numbers. But is it a number here? No, F is not a number, so exception. But if you mention that F is not a normal character here, this is of the base 16. You have to mention what base it is. F is of the base 16. Convert it to decimal. parseInt means convert it to decimal. So in this way, when I tell like this, definitely I'll be getting the output, right? Watch here. So if I compile and execute, see, I got the answer is 15. Please take this screenshot. And the heading should be not binary to decimal, it is hexadecimal to decimal. Yes, now you can take this screenshot. Simple, right? It is very simple. Okay, so next we'll go for the next topic here, next point, that is maybe different example, right? Where it is, So here in hexadecimal there is 1 1, right? In the hexadecimal there is 1 1. Okay, there is 1 1. For that 1 1, what is the decimal value? 17. So I have to ask here, convert the hexadecimal 1 1 to decimal. Convert the hexadecimal 1 1 to decimal. Okay, let's see. Okay, so convert the hexadecimal 1 1. I told 1 1, but I have to tell 16 by telling it's hexadecimal. Okay, and when I compile, I'll get the output of the decimal format. So it is 17, as you have seen, right? It is 17. So same thing goes for octal. If you are writing a octal value, okay, so in the octal, where is this? In the octal there is a value 1 0. Convert it to decimal. That's what I have to tell. Okay, so what I have to tell, in the octal there is a value 1 0. Convert to, octal means I have to tell it is base 8. This is what I have to mention. So I have to mention this octal number. I have to mention what base it is. It will always parse int will always give me integer. Parse int will give me always integer, and integer means decimal, which means parse int will always give me decimal. Okay, it is very important. Parse int will always give me integer, will always give me decimal. Okay, so that is what you have to understand. So for 10 the value was for 10 means in octal form it is 8, right? And let's see for some other things here. In the octal format there is a number called as 20, and what is its decimal format? 16. So I have to tell here, okay, there is a 20 in the octal format. What is its decimal value, right? So when I compile and when I execute, I will be getting the output like this. 16 is the answer. So I would like you to take screenshot. When I write here it is octal to decimal. Octal to decimal. Yes, please take the screenshot. Yes, so I hope this is clear, right? Okay. Now let's go back to the table, right, where we had seen what we know and what we need to learn. Okay. Yes. So where is the next slide? Yes. In the next slide, we have came to know that parse int is a method where you have to pass here string, right? Here there is a string, some strings here, and here there is a number. Okay. So this is the method which you have to use for parse int. And this parse int method, right, what it accepts? Yes, second one is always a number. It is always a number, right? It is always a number. But what is the first one? It's a string here. It's always a string. Okay. So here, if you make what it returns and what it accepts, don't you think parse int means it always returns one number? Yes, you are told parse int means it always returns one number. Okay. So it always returns what? Returns only, it returns only number. Number means integer. It accepts what? It accepts string as an important. It accepts string. Okay, it accepts string. It accepts string, double quotes, it accepts f, so that it will give you 15, which is a number. Okay, so please take this screenshot here. Take this screenshot. So I hope you have taken the screenshot here, right? So let me show one more thing to you, right? That is, you can not only do it for base 8, you can do it for your own bases. For example, if I write in the base 4, there is a number 30, right? I have to tell here in the base 4. Okay, what's the base? In the base 4, I would write 4. There is a value 30. Parse int will what it will? It will give you the decimal value. And what's the decimal value? Right? I'll check here. For 30, the decimal value is 12. So let's see whether the decimal value is 12 or not. It is 12, as you can see. Okay. And let me change. Let me ask one more thing. That is, there is a value 102. In which format? Base 3. In the base 3, there is 102. Let me change here. In the base 3, there is 102. Okay, there is 102. And what is its decimal value? Its decimal value will be 11, right? Its decimal value will be 11. Let's check. I'll compile and execute. Okay, I think I have not compiled. 102, the decimal value will be, let's see, yes, it is 11. I have not compiled and executed, so now I have done it. Answer is 11. So I hope it's clear, right? Maybe you can take the screenshot of this if you want. Okay, take a screenshot of this if you want. Where it's not octal, it is of the base 3 to decimal. Yes, you can take the screenshot now. Okay, so okay, yes, I hope you have taken this screenshot. So now you maybe some of you are thinking, yes, we have understood everything, we know anything, we can do anything. You are thinking maybe, but those who are thinking, you know there is a problem. You know some things, right? Here we can't get some output. For example, okay, if I tell here and show, keep, just wait here for a little bit. Let me create a new slide. Where, okay, I'll create some new slides here. So we know some things now. What is that? We know how to convert binary, decimal to binary. We know this, decimal to octal, decimal to hexadecimal. Then what we know? We know binary to decimal, we know octal to decimal, we know hexadecimal to decimal. So here everything, only decimal is the important person. Only decimal is the important person, right? But what if you want to convert, right? What if you want to convert from binary? Okay, just a minute. It is taking some time to respond. So how do you convert a binary to hexadecimal? How to do this, right? How do you convert binary to hexadecimal? To convert binary to hexadecimal, we will be using two steps here. How? That is, convert a binary to decimal, and then this is the first step. Then you convert that decimal to hexadecimal. So this is the way to do it. Okay. And now again one more question. How do you convert octal to binary? Right? If you want to convert octal to binary, convert that octal to decimal. Then you convert that decimal to binary. I hope with this diagram it is very clear for all of you in what way you can do it. I'll be writing the program, but please take this screenshot once. Take this screenshot. So I hope you have taken the screenshot. So let's write. Let's see here. So what I want now to do is I want the user to enter one number. Okay, I want to convert, let's say let's say a hexadecimal value. So let me write it. I want to convert a hexadecimal value to a binary value. Okay, this is my task now. Okay, what hexadecimal value, whatever user will enter that value. So how do you convert this? So there is no direct method. So what we have to tell is convert this hexadecimal value to decimal, then convert that decimal to binary. Okay, this is the procedure. Okay. So let me write the program, right? I will first I want to ask the user, which means I have to create scanner class, scanner scan. Okay, scanner scan is equals to new scanner. What is this scanner? I have told in the previous video, please watch it. Scanner scan, new scanner system.in. Right? Here I will be telling scanner scan. But you also know when I compile, definitely I'll get error. Why? I have not imported scanner. It is not present in lang package. If it was present, you don't have to import. It is not present, you have to import java dot util dot scanner. You have to tell scanner. You imported scanner. So when I compile now there is no error. Okay. So if I go back and now I have to ask the user, right? First thing I have to ask the user. So system.out.println. Right? What we have to print? We have to print a message by telling a user, a user value, so that okay, or enter hex value to convert, by to convert it to value, bin value, binary value. I hope this is clear. Okay, enter the hex value so that we can convert it to binary value. As soon as user sees this, he will try to enter one hex value. He'll try to enter. Now, don't you think whatever he is entering, okay, is F, maybe A, maybe B, maybe C, maybe 10, maybe FAA. So it's a string now. It's a string, right? So how do you accept string? You can take a string by two methods, either scan dot next line or scan dot next. And remember one thing, try to use scan dot next if your input is only one word. Don't you think now what is going to enter? Maybe FAA he will enter, hexadecimal number. Hexadecimal number is one number, one word it is actually. Like for example, 100 is one number, one word here. 100 is one word, right? Right? 100 is one word. My age, it is one word. So here hexadecimal is one word, and whenever you have one word, try to use next method. So scan dot next, next. So if I tell next, I'll be taking the string input. Where I have to store the string? I have to store the string in string type hex. So don't you think this is our hexadecimal value? So I'll be storing it in hex variable of the type string. Okay. So after I have this string, right? So I got what this user has entered. Now what I have to do? If I look at the diagram, right? If I look at the diagram, now I have to convert hexadecimal to decimal first. So here I'll copy. I'll comment here hex to binary. This is my task, is it? Yes, hex to binary is my task. So here what I'll be doing now is I'll be commenting. Now I'm converting hex to decimal. I'm converting to hex to decimal. So this is the method. How do you convert hex to decimal? To convert anything to decimal. To convert anything to decimal means parse int. So integer, integer dot parse int is a method. Parse int is a method. What you want to convert? If there is a hexadecimal value, how do you tell the compiler that it's a hexadecimal value? By passing the number 16. Okay, so here it should be string type. Is it string type? Yes, hex is of the type string. It must be string type. So this parse int is a method which will convert to the integer. To int means to decimal. It will convert to integer. So I'll store it in a variable DEC of the type decimal, of the type int. So it will store in decimal. Okay, it will store it in the variable decimal. Okay, then what will happen? Okay, so it has done that. Then in the next step, I have to convert that decimal, back to binary. And how do you convert a integer to binary? To convert integer to binary, you have a method integer dot to. You have to convert to binary string. Integer to binary string. Which integer you want to convert? That decimal value, whatever I got, that you convert. To what? To string, which means the result will be of what type? Of the string type. And when I print string, system dot out dot print, and I try to print that string result. So let's see, right? When I compile and when I execute, so user enter the hex value to convert it to string. My hex value is F. F means 15. That 15 means 1111. Okay, I hope this is clear. For example, let's look at the table, right? Okay. In the table, where it is, you see, it is here. In the table, if you notice, the hexadecimal value, hexadecimal value is maybe 1 1, right? Hexadecimal value is 11. For 11, what's the binary value? 1 0 0 0 1. So that's what I'll be executing now. Okay, what I'll execute? Yes, I'll be executing, and yes, here I'll be showing you. So what is the hexadecimal value? Hexadecimal value is 1 1. When I hit enter, can you see the binary value is 10001? Yes. So here also you can notice it is 10001. Right? Yes. Please take this screenshot once. Take this screenshot. Take this screenshot. So I hope you have taken the screenshot. Yes. Now let's let's try something else here. Let's try something else. One more question so that you'll understand more clearly. Hexa to binary we have seen. Now let's see octal to hexadecimal, right? Octal to hexadecimal. So what I want to convert is octal to hexadecimal. Okay. So if you want to convert a octal to hexadecimal, then what do you have to do? Okay. If you want to convert a octal to hexadecimal, first you have to convert octal to decimal, then you have to convert decimal to hexadecimal. This is the procedure which you have to follow. Which means, what is my first step now? My first step is to octal to decimal. So I'll write here, right? First step is to, okay, what's the first step? Octal to okay, decimal. But before that I have to create scanner and all. So scanner scan is equals to new, right, scanner system.in. I have to import, yes I have imported. After this scanner I have to ask the user, so system.out.println. Okay, what I have to print? I have to ask a user I have to ask a user what? So enter, okay, what I have to enter? Enter octal to, why? To convert it to, okay, what do you want to convert it to? You want to convert it to hexadecimal. To convert it to hex, this is what I will tell. Okay, I have printed. Now whenever I print something, the user will enter something. Okay, so he will enter an octal value. You tell me octal value, is it you see the octal value here once. You see the octal value and tell me, don't you think we can store in integer only? Watch here. Okay, in the octal, anywhere can you see f or z or no? Everything is in the range from 0 to 7 only. Means we can store it in integer format only actually. So what we can do, as actually you should take in string format. It will be better if you take in string format. But let's see what will happen if you take in integer format. So the octal number which someone is going to enter is a number of the type integer. So I'll tell scan dot next int, because he is going to enter one integer. Here please remember int, next int, I is in uppercase, right? Okay, next int. You store it. Where you have to store? In a variable which is named as OCT, because he is going to enter octal number of the type int, I will tell. So this is done. I have stored it here. Now whatever I have stored, in this octal, what I want to do? I got the octal number. Now I have to convert octal to decimal. I got the octal number from the user. Now I want to convert octal to decimal. If you want to convert anything to decimal, there is only one method. Anything to decimal means anything to integer, because both are same, right? Octal to integer you have to do, because decimal and integer both are same. Okay, both are same. Decimal and integer both are same. So how do you convert anything to integer? Parse int is a method. Okay, parse int is a method. This is a static method which is present in integer class. Integer dot parse int. Now you have to tell, okay, what do you want to convert? I want to convert one octal number to decimal. I want to convert octal to decimal. Okay. Octal means what? Base 8. So you have to tell there is a OCT number. There is a OCT octal number of the base 8. Convert that base 8 to base 10 decimal. Okay, don't think it is converted to integer, which means I have to store it in what type? I have to store it in integer type decimal. Okay, octal to decimal is over. Then what is the second step? Convert decimal to hexadecimal. That is what is remaining. So how do you convert integer to hexadecimal? Integer to hexadecimal means 2 hex string. Integer dot 2 hex string. So simple. Here I'll tell integer, okay, 2 hex string. Okay, 2 hex string. What I'm telling is convert to string, which means it will give me one result, okay, of the type string. It will give me this result. So what I have to tell here? I have to pass a number here. What's the number? You pass that decimal number. Convert this decimal to hexadecimal. And whatever is in the result, let's print it. System.out.println. Okay, println. Yes. So what you have to print the result. Okay. So I have compiled, and when I execute. Okay, let's see. Yes, I kept this point. I forgot I kept this point. I wanted to show you here one thing. Okay, what it is telling, int cannot be converted to string, please change, it is telling, because I told you parseInt method. Okay, parseInt method returns integer but accepts string only. Yes, parseInt method accepts string only. So you have to pass this OCT, which is a what type? OCT is of what type? Octal. You have not entered octal as a string, you have entered octal as a number. If you had entered octal as a number, at least here you have to change it to string. Now my question is to you, how do you convert anything to string? Because what you need right now is you need a string here. You need a string. How do you convert a integer to string? By telling empty string plus OCT. Empty string plus OCT. Empty string plus anything is a string. So in that way we will be converting. Okay, we'll be converting octal to string. We got the output like this. One way, or one more way, where you can tell string dot value of, you can tell string dot value of will convert anything to string, and you can tell it in that way also, right? You can tell it in that way also. So you can tell like this also, it's your wish, but easy is, you know what is very easy, empty string plus OCT. Now what happens is this becomes a string now. Okay, empty string plus value of OCT is added and it becomes a string. This is the way. And when I execute, so what it is telling, it is asking me a user enter octal value to convert to hex. So let me go back and see which octal value I should give so that it will convert to hexadecimal. Maybe I will try to give the octal value 22, because when I give the octal value 22, I'll get the output as 12. Let's see. When I give the octal value as 22, I'll be getting the output as 12. Yes, you can notice here. Please take this screenshot, right? Just a minute. Let me change the heading. Maybe yes, everything is right. Okay. Where should I place it? Right. Just let me scroll down, and yeah, you can take it. Yes, you can take the screenshot now. Okay. So I hope this is clear. So for this reason, actually, I had given here, right, empty string plus octal. But if you don't want to write octal string, if you don't want to empty string, which means OCT should already be in string format, which means here OCT should already be in what type? String type. If it is string type, you have to use a method which will take string, that is next. This also we can do, right? Yes, directly you can do like this. I'll compile and I'll execute, and the octal number 22, it is 12. That's fine. I hope it is very clear, right, how to do it now. So you have now learned how to convert any base to any other base. Okay, so I hope this is done. I hope you have understood everything here in today's class. I hope this video was productive. So definitely, again, the same thing which I'm telling you, if you like the video, please don't be lazy to hit that subscribe button, don't be lazy to hit the share button, don't be lazy to hit the like button. Okay, now let me think, right, what else should I be teaching you. So 7 minutes are remaining for 1 hour 30 minute session. So what else should I be teaching you? Maybe tomorrow, before before going to the strings, maybe something about ASCII values, right? I'll be telling you, and then we'll go to strings. Then after I complete the strings, there are many questions, as I told. We'll go for arrays. Then after I teach arrays, all the things in the arrays, there are many important points in the arrays. See, in the strings and in the arrays, in the strings there are the important points, the important programs. There are maybe 5 to 6 to 7 important programs. In arrays there are maybe 5 to 6 important questions. But it doesn't mean I'm doing only 5 to 6. I'm doing a lot of arrays question, I'm doing a lot of string question. Okay, but these 5 to 6 are very important, where if you mix them you can do any kind of programming. So when anyone asks a bigger programming, actually it's a mixture of these small programs which you have to do. Then after string, after arrays, okay, I'll be teaching you collections. Then I'll be teaching you number patterns. Then I'll be teaching you recursions. Then I'll be teaching you file handling. Okay, so I hope it is clear what I'll be teaching you. Actually, basically, I'll be teaching you everything which is required to be a programmer. Okay. I'll be teaching you hacker rank also. I have not mentioned it, but I'll be teaching you hacker rank, and definitely you'll be getting more opportunities in the Mount Blue where you can attend the drive. You know, I hope you know this. So you don't have to have any degree, right? You don't have to know aptitude skills. You don't have to know English communication skills. If you are facing this problem, then there is a company for you, that is Mount Blue. What they do, they hire people based on their programming skills, which means if you know programming, right, you can get placed easily. Okay, and many of my students have already placed, and I hope you also will be placing, because why not? When you can learn something with full clarity like this, you know, why can't you get placed? You can get placed. So see, definitely the future is IT only, right? The future is IT only. I think you can see here, because of this corona, everything has gone online, so everything is IT actually, you know, everything is software related. So definitely IT is the future. Even if you are a mechanical branch, you have to join IT. Okay, so if you found that I am teaching from the scratch, please share this to your juniors also. You know, share this to your juniors, so that they can get to know that something easily can be learnt also. Okay, so this was the last video of the demo classes. Okay, from the paid course we'll be learning from strings. Okay, so I thank you for attending this demo classes till here. This is the 15th day video, and I hope to see you in the paid course. So thank you for this, and hope to see you soon. Have a great day.